Kia ora koutou katoa. I'm Dr. Paul Wood, and today we're going to focus on when to coach. When we do coaching, training and development, a lot of the time we go, well, I'm just going to start coaching everyone. And that's admirable, that's fantastic. We want to try out a new skill set or one that we've further built on and refined. But actually, coaching is just one of the tools you have in your toolkit. And there are some circumstances where it's the right tool to use, where it's going to be effective, and there are others where it won't. And today we're going to talk about a simple diagnostic that will help you figure that out. It's called the Skill-Will Matrix. The Skill-Will Matrix tells us whether coaching is the right approach to take with someone for their growth and development, or if we're better off using a different tool. People who are located in the bottom left-hand corner are relatively low skill and or low experience. They're also relatively low willingness or motivation to engage in their own change and growth. This is not the quadrant to be using coaching as a tool. It is possible to use a coach approach to ask questions, but really, you can't rely on people having the knowledge or the skills or the motivation to engage in their own development. So a heavier touch is required here, more involvement in order to assist people. The approach that's used in this quadrant is to direct. This is often around clarifying expectations, building skills and capability, and explaining why people would benefit from engaging in growth and development. In the bottom right-hand corner, we have people who are also relatively low willingness and low motivation. However, these are people who are high skill and have sufficient experience to really be able to grow and develop on their own basis. In this quadrant, we need to motivate. We need to inspire. Now, those feel like big words, but a lot of the time, that's really just about being able to explore the why with someone. Why for them would it be useful to engage in their own growth and development? An important clarification here as well is that just because someone is in the low motivation, low willingness area, that doesn't mean that they need to be performance managed. That doesn't mean that there's anything inherently negative about being in those positions. I'm sure we can all think of very legitimate reasons we might all have at different points of our lives and careers to have relatively low willingness and motivation for growth and development. Maybe I've just got so much on in terms of my personal life that I can't cope with any additional demands without risking a drop in performance. Maybe I'm actually so busy learning and delivering right now that further growth and development is not my priority. Maybe I've had historical experiences of being thrown under the bus or judged harshly for any failure to get things right. And on that basis, I have low confidence and motivation to get out of my comfort zone. This is an important idea. Just because someone is in that low willingness area is not necessarily a negative thing, but it means that coaching is not the right approach for them. When we move to the top left-hand corner, we have people who are relatively low in skill and or experience, but they're keen, they're enthusiastic. The types of people who might fit in here are new recruits, grads perhaps, or others. They want to get after it. They really want to get involved. They want to develop their skills. However, they just don't know what they don't know. The right approach here is to guide. It's to mentor, it's to teach, it's to provide those opportunities for experience and learning. Okay, team, let's see who can get the bonus points. Where does coaching sit? That's right, in the only remaining quadrant. The most effective space for you to be using the coaching tool is where people are already willing and interested to engage in their own development and growth, and experienced and skilled enough to be able to figure things out for themselves. Coaching is fundamentally about creating the space and the opportunities for other people to engage in their own development. It is the lightest touch. It's not about direction or mentoring or guiding and inspiring. It's simply about asking good questions to draw out what's already there. All right, team. Aroha nui, big love, big respect. Catch up soon.